It is Thursday, December 21st, 2023, and there's always something that happens. And what happened to me, I just moved my table a bit, what happened to me last night was I broke my glasses. And I not only broke them, I actually snapped the frame here where this upper part of the frame joins the arm, and you can see that arm is not really supported by the frame. The integrity is totally gone. I taped it just to keep the lens in, and when I put them on, I actually think the way I damaged them, I think I deformed this lens, because this lens does not correct my vision at all. I think I did something to it and altered the shape of it in a way that makes it non-functional as a lens. So this happened last night, and I taped it so I could put them on at least, because I knew I'd have to go out and get glasses today. And I remember back when I first came to Japan, you went to an eye doctor, and the eye doctor checked your eyes, or had the nurses check your eyes, and then you looked at some frames and you ordered your glasses, and you came back in about a week and you got your glasses, and you paid a lot of money, and it was covered under the health insurance here, which means, you know, at that time when I worked for Geos, they had us on a type of travel insurance which was fully reimbursed if you claimed it. But it was something like 30,000 yen for all of that, and then you'd get that reimbursed later. And you'd wait like a week for your glasses to come in. That was back in the early 90s. And glasses are not medicine. Glasses are like shoes for most people. If you know the size, you can buy the shoes. If you have special problems with your feet and you need special shoes or special soles or something, you can get orthopedic shoes, or you can go to an podiatrist or somebody and have, you know, special shoes made for you, which might fall under healthcare in some way. But glasses themselves are not healthcare. But in Japan, that's just another way that the medical industry worked to milk the health insurance system. Because normally you'd pay 10%, you'd pay 30%, and the insurance would cover the rest. So whatever you paid, you know, double that plus more is what it actually cost, and that's how much came out of health insurance. Then they introduced the concept of 1 hour glasses, which we already had in Canada at that point when I came to Japan. So if you lived in a city where they had those kind of services, you could get glasses. You just go there, confirm your prescription, choose the frames you wanted, come back in an hour, your glasses will be ready. And now you can even do it online. If you know your prescription, you can just type in what kind of lenses you want, and they'll put them in the frames and send them to you. You can choose the frames. But, you know, I'd want to see what the frames looked like. I'd want to try them on and confirm everything beforehand. But now we have that in Japan. You can get glasses made in the shop. You don't have to go to a hospital or a clinic. There's no real waiting time needed. You don't have to use health insurance. You can just get the glasses. And there's a place called Zoff, and that's where I got these ones. It says Zoff on the inside of this arm, Z-O-F-F. There are other places with similar services, but I think Zoff was maybe the first, or at least one of the first. So that's the one I always go to. So I've gone to Zoff, including today, 3 times. I got one pair that was kind of silver and a little narrow. I liked it, but then later I thought the frames were a little bit obvious and they're narrow, so when I was looking at things I could always see the frames at the bottom and at the top, and it was annoying, although I guess they were considered stylish. So I got these frames, and these were like a brown, which I thought complemented my hair, or at least matched my hair. And the frames themselves were very thin, so you didn't really notice them as much, and the lenses were taller. So when I wore them, I didn't see the lenses anymore. And that's kind of a criteria I like. I like having lenses that are taller. So I went to Zoff today, and I got some glasses. Here's their debut. I've never worn them before. And these ones, I think the frames are fairly robust. You know, they're thicker. There's no welds or anything around here. There's no places of failure. And the way the screws are mounted is quite interesting. So I kind of like these. Oh, they're already, I smudged them getting them out. So Zoff gives you the case. So with Zoff, you choose the frames, and regular lenses are free. And then they give you the case and the cloth. So you just choose your frames. These were 8,800 yen, so about 90 bucks. And then the lenses are free. If you want other things on the lenses, like multifocal lenses, or super scratch resistant, or UV blocking, or those things, you can pay for, you know, better lenses, special lenses. But I just went for the basic lenses because I don't care. And I got these. Here's their debut. And I had my prescription checked, and yeah, I had these glasses for, you know, over 10 years, and my eyes steadily got slightly worse, especially one eye. One eye always gets worse at a faster pace than the other. It always has. But these lenses are sharp. Like, you know, if you have glasses, you know what I mean. When you get new glasses, you have your prescription updated, and you realize how clear things actually are, and how you were kind of mentally compensating for the weakness of your lenses without realizing it. So now I've got these glasses. A little different, a little more noticeable on the upper part of the frame and around here. Not really horn-rimmed. But the thing is, I forgot how cheap Zoff was. So I got a second pair. And this pair is sportier and a little more flamboyant. So these are 6,600 yen, so, you know, under 70 bucks. So the first pair, I guess in Canadian dollars, they would be about 85. These would be about 60 to 65. For a two pair, of course, as I mentioned, the lenses are free. You pay for the frames and you pay for the service. And these are a very sturdy kind of plastic polymer. There's a bit of a colorful accent on the arms and the earpiece. And there's really no joins. There's no points of failure. Even the nose piece is just part of it. And these are fairly sporty. And I actually wore these coming home. And I think these will be my daily drivers, because they're very robust. And these will be for fancier occasions. So I've got two pair of glasses with updated lenses so that I can see clearly. And it was much cheaper than I thought. I took out cash, and it was way more than I actually needed to buy the first pair, and even way more than I needed to buy the second pair. So I thought, having two pair, I won't really think about it in the morning. I'll just put on these and go out. The other pair is going to be for maybe for work or for something where I want to look a little fancier. But these ones, yeah, as soon as I put them on, I forgot I was wearing them. They're really light. Both pairs are really light. And yeah, that's my story. There's always something that happens, and you don't expect it. And usually it's an easy fix, hopefully. It's nice getting new things once in a while. And thinking about how cheap Zoff is, you know, I could have, you know, had new glasses 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. I could have got them at any time. I could have had a second pair as a backup at any time. My beard is long enough that I actually comb it to make it settle down. But it does feel like a toothbrush. Anyway, that's my story for today. You've seen me with both my new glasses, so take a look at these ones. And let's take a look at these ones again before I put them back in their case. And that's my story for today. Thank you for watching. And I will see you literally later. But actually not literally, because this is a recording.